Perhaps the only two people in football who believe Harry Kane ought to stay at Tottenham this summer are Daniel Levy and the player himself. The England captain's loyalty to Spurs is admirable, but he is in danger of turning 31 post-Euro 2024, having not lifted a trophy in his career. Meanwhile, Levy's stubbornness over a sale could end up shooting himself in the foot, but it seems he is willing to take that risk. Kane's contract runs out in 12 months, and maybe for him, that is the better way to bow out from the club you love. But the general consensus among Tottenham fans is that there would be no animosity if he left next week given his service to the club. At least they'd get a sizable fee for him, with Ange Postecoglou tasked with a rebuild job. Erik ten Hag is already a season into his own project at Manchester United and wants Kane to join him. However, initial inquiries indicated that Levy was going to play tough when it came to a transfer, and so United are operating as though he will not be sold this summer. Bayern Munich have reportedly seen a £60 million bid rejected for Kane too. Levy is thought to be more stubborn when it comes to letting his striker go to a Premier League rival than abroad, but that offer is still quite an undersell. If Kane is to leave this summer, it could be for 9 figures. That is a hefty amount, and one United almost certainly cannot afford amid financial fair play regulations and the need for other areas to be strengthened. After all, Ten Hag could lure him to Old Trafford on a free next year. In the meantime, he can bring in another quality striker that may not cost as much. Talks have been held with Atalanta striker Rasmus Højlund, while the likes of Frankfurt star Randal Kolo Muani and Benfica's Gonçalo Ramos are on the radar. It's expected that at least one striker will be bought this summer, and so United might be in a stronger position to lure Kane on a Bosman and have 2 quality forwards by next year. There are a lot of factors to consider between now and then, of course. Tottenham's and United's season will be pivotal in any decision made, but if all goes well, the Reds could land Kane for nothing, free of FFP restrictions. In this way, Levy's risk of allowing Kane to run down his contract could play into United's hands. There would obviously be more competition for Kane next summer with the world at his feet, essentially. The idea of allowing the attacker to go for nothing when £100 million could be brought in seems to go against everything Levy has built his shrewd business reputation on. He is very much banking on Spurs having a good season. How this summer for Spurs goes could also test Levy's nerves. If it does not go to plan and Levy decides he needs to raise funds through Kane's exit, then United would be able to barter a better price. There are only a handful of places he could move to, but it seems United would be the only club to keep their doors open regardless. Real Madrid might have a new superstar leading the line by then and are not flowing with cash following renovations to the Bernabeu. Bayern Munich never spend above their means, especially if they sign an alternative amid links with Kolo Muani. And with Kane very much after the Premier League goals record, you can be sure United will be there in some form if Levy does have an unlikely change of heart. Something's got to give, whether it's Levy's business strategy or Kane's attachment to Spurs, be it now or next year. If Levy and Kane decide to go against the grain and wait it out, United could be better off for it financially.
Now